All right, ladies, get in here. So, something that I've been working on a lot lately, God and I have been working on this together, is decentering men. And when I say that, I'm not talking about F these N words. I don't need no man. I'm an independent. Da da da. I mean, to an extent, yes. Embracing my independence is a huge part of it. But what I genuinely mean when I say decentering men is taking them off of the pedestal that the American society has put them on. Living in a patriarchy, whether you realize it or not, we live in a world that's very male-centered. And as a woman, that can put you in a position to, I don't want to say idolize them, but feel as though you need a man to be able to breathe, and that a man can put you through whatever, and being a good girlfriend is being loyal through thick and thin. And there's thick and thin, and then there's decisions that people make, right? So if a man is choosing actively to cheat on you, I'm not with the delusional idea that every man cheats, so I just need to sit back and take it if I want to be in a relationship. No. That's absolutely dead. And any woman that tells you that, they don't like themselves very much and they don't like women. I'm not with that. Or any man that chooses to actively abuse you physically, mentally, or emotionally should just be forgiven. No. I believe in forgiveness, but forgiveness does not mean that I'm going to sit back and allow you to continue to treat me that way. It means I'm going to leave you alone. I'm going to pray that you heal, and I'm going to do what's best for me, which is getting out of this abusive, toxic situation. I'm learning that we also live in a society where, how do I say this nicely? The roles are starting to be reversed. It almost seems like you got to chase after a man. You got to text him first. You got to do this. You got to do that. Almost give him the princess treatment in order to get a guy. Now, what I do believe is that you need to treat your man right. But I think that comes along with being treated right by a man. I don't think that you treat them right first and then they treat you right after the fact. Men are supposed to lead in a relationship. So how the man treats you is most definitely going to determine how you treat him. I'm learning not to call a man first, not to text him first, to allow him to come to me. Because if he really wants to be in my life, he's going to make that effort. He's going to show. Actions speak louder than words. I'm learning not to listen to words anymore. I'm learning to say, okay, I hear what you're saying, but what are you going to do to show me that? And I'll be honest, that energy is what will attract what you're actually looking for. I have been a person that has always kind of gone after what I want and put in the first efforts, the second efforts, and like keep kind of pushing for a relationship. And I hate to say it, but it made me look desperate to a point. It made it look like, well, if she needs me, then I'm going to withdraw. I'm going to remove myself from the situation so that way I can see how far she's willing to chase me. But nowhere in the Bible did did Eve chase Adam. That didn't happen. And that's not what needs to happen today. So my advice to the girlies, and a piece of advice that I'm still currently learning how to be able to take into my life, because being a person that had centered men for most of my childhood and most of my life, and then going from that to also being a part of the LGBTQIA plus whatever the heck community, I had this very back and forth, I either love men or I hate them, and there was no in between. And don't get me wrong, I absolutely love men. I love black men specifically. I think that black is beautiful, male or female. I love my culture. But I will say that unfortunately, because of the way that these people's mothers have raised them, they have a very skewed version of what love is and how you're supposed to operate and court a woman. And what I'm learning to not do is feed into that idea that you don't need to do too much, that you can give me the bare minimum. You're not going to bare minimum me, baby. If you want me, you're going to have to show me. And guess what's going to happen in return? Because you're leading that way, I'm going to show you as well that I want you. Because that's where I think we start to get it twisted. We hear decenter men and we think, forget about them, dog them, treat them like garbage, do this, do that. I don't think that that's necessary. But what I do think is necessary is to have an understanding that I will be okay with or without you. Whatever it is that you bring to the table, that's a great addition to my life, and I would love that. But I don't need whatever it is that you have to offer. I can provide for myself whatever it is that you can offer me. So me choosing to be around you has nothing to do with what you can do for me. It's not a transactional love. It's not a you provide, I need you to provide, and that's it. Because that's another thing. Our generation loves transactional love. Our generation is full of how much money you got. How much money you got? A lot. But anyway, if a man's got money, that's all he's got to bring to the table for a lot of females. And that's just dead wrong, in my personal opinion. You have to have more than money. You have to have more than money. And a lot of men nowadays lead with what's in their pockets. Oh, well, I got $50,000 in my bank account right now. Okay. And that's not attractive to me. If I really wanted to put in the work to have $50,000 in my bank account, I could do so. So what else can you offer beyond money? My main concern is security. Do I feel secure in my relationship with you? Do I feel as though I'm protected when I'm around you? Do I feel as though I can trust you? Do I feel as though I can communicate with you and you can communicate with me effectively and in a manner that is respectful? Because that's a whole other thing. It's a whole lot of disrespect going around, and this expectation, well, I brought the money to the table, so you need to put up with. No. When you start to really grow yourself, and when you really start to respect who you are as a woman and respect yourself a lot, people will respect you more. It's the law of attraction. You put into you, and people are magnetized to you. But when you are not loving yourself fully and not giving yourself what you deserve, no man is going to want to give you what you deserve. No woman's going to want to give you what you deserve. So make sure that you're taking care of you. Make sure that you're prioritizing. Yeah, I do want this at the end of the day. I want to get married one day. For sure. But I'm not going to put myself out there on the line in order to get that. It's going to come to me when it's supposed to, with the right person. But yeah. That's my message for today. Thank y'all for tuning in. And I'm going to see y'all in my next video.